Part 3 podcast.
Let's fucking go.
Stephen Malbon.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get right into it.
Put him down for the birdie, dog.
Just a bit outside.
Gang is back together.
Somebody give me your fucking putter. Hoard the putt in.
I had to make it.
I got enough fucking club.
And just like that, we're back with another one of the good guys. Erick Lottary, a.k.a. OG Lott on Instagram, and a video phenomenon.
All right, gang, we back. Quick little recap of the Malbon Adida celebration. We done pulled up in Monterey, California. They done put me and Water Walker up in Spanish Bay. You know I can't afford that shit, so I'm truly grateful. First things first, we went and hit the preserve. I thought we was gonna fall off the side of a fucking cliff on the way up that bitch, but we had some gang pull up. Wave God pulled up, my boy Curtis, my boy Taylor, even the drip guy was there. I don't even think that motherfucker be leaving, honestly, but you know, we had a hell of a dinner. Drip guy let us use the whip, get back to the crib. Next day, look at Ryan with that shit on. It's game day, bitch. Drip got outside. They done set this bitch up crazy. I took that nameplate, by the way. You know, they dressed the kid all the way up, head to toe. You feel me? I'm in a cardigan with some tassels on my shoes, smelling like money, bitch. But you got to get a gander at this fucking driving range. They go Q sending them cheeks to God. We got RDB and Malto working on shit. Cheeto clapping, you feel me? They gave us a little word of encouragement, and then it was our time to clap. You feel me? I'm outside with my boy Tim, my boy OG Sean B, and my boy Russ. But get this, on hole 4, they had wood-fired pizza. That's a flex, bitch. After the round, we ran some dominoes per use. Next day, final day, Steve brought a select group of clappers out to continue. I was out there with my boy Nuge and my boy Hurt. Had a hell of a dinner that I ain't pay for. Then we went to the Malbon store. I did the Part 3 podcast, clapped some electronic cheats, got drunk, and I was out, bitch.
Mr. Lottery.
Peace, gang. Peace, gang. What's going on?
So it's been a minute since they've seen you. You stopped by at the in the Miami the tournament.
Good time.
Which was fun. We got a little quick one in, and it's great to have you out here. So Lott, this is the 4th tournament with Malbon you've come to? 3rd?
Pinehurst, Mexico, Miami here.
Yeah, it sounds nice, right? Pinehurst,
Mexico,
PG,
TPC,
Desante Bay,
yeah,
Miami Shores, and yesterday, the world famous Preserve Golf Club.
the world famous.
So tell the people what's up with the Preserve. What'd you think it was gonna be, and what do you think it is after?
I mean, I really thought it was gonna be like on some like closed off, maybe somewhere inside of a city, bro. That shit is like totally out on a fucking mountain somewhere, bro. That shit was crazy. Like it was horrifying going up that fucking hill, bro. I was like, ain't no way, bro. Like we was in an Uber and I felt like we was gonna fall off that bitch. But bro, that shit is purified water. Oh my God, it's just all green. Just like I felt like I was fucking it up every time I took a divot. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
It was just that beautiful.
And who'd you play with the first day?
First day I played with Sean B, Russell
Winfield.
Yeah. And Tim Gavin.
And the Gav.
He's a legend, bro. He is a legend.
Isn't he
bro.
hilarious?
Yeah, this is my first time meeting him here. I've already known Russ and Sean, but it was my first time
Gav's
meeting him.
like
bro.
the golf
He's a
father.
legend,
He's
bro.
done it a long time.
Yeah, it's like hard to not meet a legend when I come out to these shits.
Yeah,
bro.
he's
It's
amazing.
crazy.
Yesterday he did on the pod and he came on and did it. And then halfway through I said, hey Gav, grab that burgundy towel in the front of the cart and pat it on your forehead a couple times.
Yeah, bro. That man was sweating, bro. He had like a pool of sweat on his back.
Hey, Tim, take that burgundy towel in the front,
Wipe my
dab it
sweat
on your
off.
forehead a few times.
I mean, if Steve would just be honest with me once.
I can be the
Yeah,
girl
fucking
sweat
put a little powder on his forehead for him.
Sorry, Dad. The dogs were running in the background, and
It's okay. It's okay.
Kinda
You
like-
did great.
and now you guys like.
Like on hole 2, bro. Like it was crazy, bro. I was like, damn, bro, you hot?
Bro, you're breathing heavy.
Yeah,
You're sweating
bro.
all fucked up. It's
Yeah,
been 2
bro.
holes. Like, what is going on
But he's
over
pretty
there?
good, though. He can play.
He's really good.
Yeah, he can play.
Here's the other thing about golf, is the art of getting away with things. Gotta know how to do what you gotta do. Okay, this is gonna land like a butterfly with sore feet. How much green do I have?
About 8 yards.
8 yards?
25 yards.
Soft hands, like I'm holding a Twinkie. I'm just gonna toss her up there. Pray to God. Okay, a little short. That's called getting greedy. It's called getting greedy. I could have just went on the green and two putted, but
He knows golf really, really well. Short game's insane.
Yeah.
He really knows golf.
Yeah.
Like technically, he's very sound. Where if I'm hitting the ball bad historically, he will definitely be like, well, you're obviously doing this. Like he knows. He has a high IQ when it comes to golf.
Yeah, he was doing that yesterday, but it was like he wasn't being pushy about it. He was like, yo, bro, you should try this. And I tried some shit and it worked. Like, yeah, he's good. He can play.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Part 3 podcast. I'm with one of my favorite people in the world, a great dad, great entrepreneur, and a great all-around human being, Tim Gavin. If you haven't heard of him, you should go look him up on Google. He's your favorite skateboarder's favorite skateboarder, and he is one golfing son of a bitch.
keep going.
Gabby, when did you start golfing?
I would say 30 years ago. I've been saying 20 years, but it's really 30 years.
And some say you are the reason.
Why everybody here is golfing? Yes, I would agree with that.
Who are some of the people you got involved in the game when it comes to the skateboard world?
Well, the first name that comes to mind is Eric Koston. And I have a very funny story. One of the first times we ever golfed, we were on the opposite sides of the fairway. And I looked over and I caught eye to eye and he was cheating. And it was the most uncomfortable feeling in the world. And then we got to the green and I didn't know, should I tell him I caught him cheating or should... So, Eric, now you know that I caught you cheating that one time.
I mean, I talked to Koston. It's like, he got you into golf and you got him into golf, et cetera, et cetera. And I said, well, why'd you never golf until Gav? And he said, Gav used to, on the couch be like, let's go golfing. And he would be like, fuck no. What was the opposite magnet keeping someone like Koston from wanting to join you in golf when you were the first one to pioneer it in the skate world?
It's just, golfing's fun. So I think people aren't right away relatable to golf, but as soon as they start playing golf, they get quickly addicted. So he just got addicted, just like all of us.
Have you ever been addicted to anything outside of golf? I'm talking about ho-hos and fucking,
yeah, you know what I'm addicted to? People. Like you. It's great to be out here. I'm addicted to people.
And just like that, the party continues, and we're gonna follow him into the green. Let's see what he's got.
And he's a fucking legend. Gav was like a very, famous pro skateboarder.
You know what's cool about golf, honestly, is I've known all these dudes. A lot of us grew up skateboarding together around the world, traveling, and golf has kept us together.
He skated on a bunch of different brands. And then he started DVS. Do you remember DVS?
Yeah. They told me that yesterday.
Which was like huge, dude.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah,
like
that's crazy, bro.
$500 million in sales or something, right? He got
Damn, I didn't know that part.
I mean, dude, it got huge DVS. It was like skateboarding, motocross, all types of shit. And he had like a distribution company.
You know what's funny? This isn't my ball.
First of all, Gavin I just putted a muddy Top Flight. I didn't even know Top Flight still make golf balls. Where do you get a muddy Top Flight? Hey, Remy, before you make that, you get that chunk of dirt off of it and all that.
So Gav's a legend. So Gav was one of the first people who got me golfing when I was in LA and I needed something to do. And so I started golfing all the time, but everyone I knew, no one wanted golf, but everyone was like, well, Gavin golfs, you should play with Gavin. So then I got with Gavin and I went out with Gavin, Eric Koston, Pat Lawler, this group of people, and it turned into our Friday golf. And then Friday golf just kind of kept growing and growing and growing. And then like in Miami, that was Friday golf.
Wow.
Basically.
Miami was insane.
Fun, right?
Bro, insane, bro. Like this, I think Miami was like just the most insane with the amount of people you were able to bring together. But this one was just like the most, like this whole experience was pure as fuck, bro. Like it was crazy, bro. From the locker room to, the range session before getting out there, bro. Like just the way you did that whole shit was a move, bro.
Today you played with Nuge.
I played with Nuge.
You and Nuge go head to head, 100 a hole, even? If you were to, would you
I mean,
play
if
him
we
even?
were, yeah, hell yeah, fucking right, yeah, hell yeah, I play him even.
Set it up,
You
Nuge.
goddamn right, yeah. I mean, Nuge is good though. Like I played with him at Roosevelt in L.A. and he was balling that day. He had a rough day today.
Yeah.
Got pretty rough on him.
The preserve will set its teeth into you.
Yeah.
If you're not on it.
I had an all right day today.
And today
bro.
they said, the caddy said that you were like, it was like playing a video game. He just tell you what to do and you do it.
Bro, I was rolling the fuck out that ball today, bro. Oh my God, bro. Get me right. Where should I go? Caddy?
All right, so we got a little work to do here. This ball, if it gets past the hole, it's gonna get slick. Talking slick as cum on a gold tooth.
So I'm going up right?
Yeah.
I'm using that shit.
All
Yeah,
right,
on
so
game.
we're gonna go right at OG. You just wanna get it past this, and it's gonna be fast after this.
But do I need to go at an angle this way or that
You
way?
aim about right here.
All right. That's where I'm going. I ain't hit that bitch at all, bitch. Good grief.
Welcome to the preserve.
Now what I'm looking at? Is it straight in?
Hell no. If any putt's getting you hit it hard enough, it's straight. Every putt straight, you hit it hard enough, Lott. Now
feel
that's
like
gonna
it's
hook. That's a hook. And here she comes, hooking on in for a little paw. No big deal. What a read.
Come
What
here.
a read.
Come here, gang. Yeah. That type of time. That's how you film, bitch. Yeah.
That was sick.
Thank you, boys. Let's go.
And
That was the first one with the drip god, so you know I'm very hype about that, man.
we both parted,
you,
right?
yeah, hell yeah. Finally get to welcome you to the game, bitch. Let's get it. Love to see it.
All right, gang, we back, ready to go. We done pulled up at the preserve, bitch. I ain't got no business here. Part 5, my first. Bitch, I done tried to, yeah. Bitch, press was on. I had an audience. Bitch, I done hit him with a calculated shank, ain't it? Introducing Stevie Drill, the OG. That was it. Brought that motherfucker from the hip, ain't it, bitch? Sent that bitch. My second, bitch, from the green pastures. Had a full camera crew with it, bitch. I still put the track on it. You gonna see them cheeks. OG Drill, shot 2. That boy, good grief, look at George Strait. A fool with it. Big Lott, shot 3. Man, get me down there. Stop playing with me, bitch. Come here. OG Drill, Texas wedging for the Eagle, bitch. I left that bitch short. Hate to see it. Bro got so mad he done went up there and hit. It was my turn. I didn't even get the camera out, bitch. Big Lott for the bird. Sewage line, unacceptable. That bitch done went rogue, ain't it? Stevie Drill for the Parmesan. Cash your mind, you ain't leaving no muggsy. I love to see it, gang. Big Lott, pressure Parmesan. That was it. Peter Pan with the hood. Cash me out, bitch. You already know how I'm coming. No big deal.
There was one, I fucking put it in a bunker. I forget what hole it is, but it's a par 5. Put it in a bunker, shipped it up on top of the hill. It's right before that little complimentary area, that first complimentary area.
Yeah.
That hole right before that.
That big par 5 or the par 4?
The par 5.
The par 5,
Yeah. Put it right on that hill outside. He was like, yeah, man, you're going to put it to right here, literally like a feet away. Bro, I hit that little bitch, rode all the way down the hill, hold out for
the top and
yeah, bro. Hold out for a
Oh,
bogey.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I was on the next tee and I heard y'all screaming
Yeah, you were
and
in
shit.
front of us, yeah. Hold out for, I think, for a bogey.
For a bogey.
Yeah.
That's the hardest hole on the course. Not for you.
Not for me. Not for me. No big deal.
And then yesterday we finally got to play a hole properly when you were filming and all that. So we did a par 5.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Par 3 podcast, where we're with the one and only OG Lott. He is a online video phenomenon. He is a wonderful music producer and one hell of a golfer.
Him.
And part of the Good Time Gang.
Yes, sir, ski.
Everybody, welcome from North Carolina, OG Lott.
The biggest. All right. I ain't gonna call out what I'm doing.
Talk us through this.
I'm just gonna try my hardest
Go left.
to be somewhere I can hit it.
Go
you know
left.
what I mean? Because most likely that bitch going into the ravine, bitch. Oh, gang.
Easy, girl.
Come here, Steve. Get your ass over here. Look how short that bitch went. Ain't no way.
All right, so Lott, over here real quick with me. When and why did you start golfing out of all of the activities to do in the leisurely world? What brought you to the great game of golf?
It was like a random happening. You know what I mean? I was playing on vacation at a driving range, and I was hitting all them bitches straight, bro. And my boy was like, "Yo, you should definitely try a full 18." And it took him like 2-3 months to get me to get out there. And when I finally went out there, first time I ever played, I shot a 107 with no gimmies, but max out at 8. So.
Max out at 8.
Yeah, max out at 8, but I shot a 107. I got like 2 pars my first time ever playing. So I felt like it was good. And then I just started, playing a shitload and doing videos and made a little weak ass video at first. And then I just, started implementing the gang talk, and, everybody kind of like jumped on the bandwagon low key. You know what I mean?
Just had to wait for all. Oh, Sean, good ball. Okay, so let me ask you this. Why you think your whole life prior to when you started on that driving range, why'd you never step up the bat?
It was always lame. Everybody, where I'm from the Ville, so everybody was like, "Yeah, bro, that shit corny, that shit lame." And, when I finally did that shit, I was like, "Y'all corny. Yeah. This shit is lit." Yeah, bro, it's the best game ever,
people try to say, like, you try to change the game. It's like, no, man, I'm just trying to change the lanes.
Yeah, bro, real quick, bro.
The game is great.
It's a beautiful thing,
the best
bro.
game ever.
Yeah. So everybody calling it lame, bro, like, they just ain't
experience.
Yeah, they ain't get out. But that's the thing that I'm trying to change. I don't want it to be like a competitive sport in like how I play, but I want to bring people and make it an experience. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's going to help me win for a long time. Like, just giving people an experience when they come, laughing, smoking, drinking, if you can do that and, have fun.
All right, let's go. Let's go finish this
Let's get it.
I was caddying for you.
Yeah.
And I was playing the hole, and we both parted. So that was a good.
I mean, you should have fucking eagled it, but
I had an eagle chance and a 3-putted, but it happens. I was so excited and nervous being on your, thinking of all the voiceovers you were gonna do.
You can't, get a Muggsy on your debut, bro. I can't let you get a Vogue on a debut.
Actually, to be honest, I had an eagle. I was about 4 yards short. I hit driver 7-iron on that or something, and I hit it perfect, but I should have hit a 6. So then I was like 4 foot, 5 foot yards up the hill, and I didn't want to blow it by because it was fast as shit after that.
Once it
so
goes
I got
down,
nervous. I didn't want to blow it way by and have to make a long, so I thought I could just get it up there and it would go trickle.
Yeah.
I wanted to just nestle up and just tap in birdie because I was talking all that shit on the range. Obviously I'm a birdie this fucking par 5. It's not a par 5 to me. It's a long par 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna hit a high 7-iron, play it off the left, let the wind blow it in, and it should just plop down right by the hole.
A little ploop plop.
No big deal.
Nothing fancy. Oh, come back right. Come back right. Hit the hill. Come on down. Oh, a little short. A little short. Ain't nothing crazy.
That was
a little short. Nothing crazy.
Hey, Lottery said this. He said this shit too easy. He gonna start skateboarding. It's too easy. 7-iron. It didn't hit it hard enough.
Oh, no.
Oh, that feel hot. I'm going to go ahead and finish, okay?
Yeah, finish the dog, gang.
We make quick birdies still. Just like that. And now I go from birdie, from eagle chance to a long par putt.
Good par. Hell of a par.
No big deal. Should have been a birdie. Got a little par and we out.
I ain't mad at it.
Didn't hit the fucking green. I thought I was gonna make eagle. And then it came up a little short. Putted that motherfucker up. It stopped on the fringe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was really gonna ram the birdie putt. Cause now I'm like, this is my last chance. So I got a little frisky with that motherfucker. And then it cruised by 5 foot.
Yeah.
It slid to the right.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, let me just go ahead and knock this
Yeah,
in.
just
And then I
cup
had,
it.
but that was like a 5-foot breaking putt
Nah,
from
that shit
par.
wasn't easy at all.
Yeah,
okay?
I didn't
Yeah,
want to
was
wait.
like,
I didn't
yeah.
want to wait. I was like, I'm just gonna go. I'm feeling froggy. I might just leap. Let me
Yeah.
go get on it.
No big deal.
And
Put it
I
right in the
just
cup.
shoot.
Yeah.
And then you had the great hook putt coming in.
You called
there.
it too.
Yeah.
You're like, that's got a hook in. I got the video. I was watching
Yeah.
the video. You was like, yeah, that's a hook. As soon as I hit that bitch, it started hooking right
It was
into that.
pure the whole
oh
way.
my God, it felt
And those
good.
greens are so good that if you putt it properly, it's going in.
Yeah.
If
Facts,
you figure it
bro.
out, right?
Yeah, but it's
no
it runs
bumping.
fast though.
Fast
Like,
as shit.
It's
Which
pretty
if
fast.
you just get it online properly and then watch, it's like, oh my God, it's really
yeah,
good.
bro.
It's
There
like
was
what
shit
the
that
dude
looked
did.
flat, and we would putt. He was like, yeah, no, it's going downhill. I'm like, bro, that shit's flat. Going downhill. Hit the putt, super soft. That bitch would roll like 15 feet, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, that's why I need a caddy.
Dude, I have a hard time playing without a caddy. Caddies help so much. It's insane because, even like that, if I had a caddy, they would have been, when I was with you, they would have said, don't hit the 7, hit the 6 on that second shot.
You think so?
Hell yeah. A caddy that knows you, caddy that knows how far you hit it, they'll say, whoa.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to hit a 7-iron? Hit an easy 6.
Yeah, easy.
I'm gonna hit a hard 7.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Dude,
Because I'm on
keep it
camera?
easy. Yeah.
Hit a chippy 6.
Yeah, a
and
little
get
chippy
it,
6.
Get it over
Nothing
with.
crazy.
So we're in Pebble Beach. This is your first time here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's one of the best golf destinations in the world, obviously. So you saw
Easily.
Spanish Bay. That's where you're staying.
Yeah.
You went to the
Spanish.
Reserve.
We drove by Pebble. We drove by MPCC. And I think we drove by Spyglass too.
Yeah, all that's right there on that whole peninsula.
Beautiful.
It's nuts,
Oh
right?
my God.
Fog,
Yeah,
waves,
Jesus took us like the long way, bro, just so I could see it. And I was just
You
like,
probably
man,
went up
bro.
past Cypress Point, too.
Yeah. We saw like 6 or 7 courses,
Yeah.
it seemed like. But
And they're just touching each other back to back to back to back to
bro,
back.
and every single one of them is just pure
It's
green,
the most
bro.
pure thing ever.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, the lips, the bunkers, even that Quail Valley on the way up to the preserve.
Yeah,
Remember on the
yeah,
lip?
I
It's
saw
like a
that, yeah.
municipal.
Yeah.
That's just something light.
That's a
That's something
municipal?
light. Yeah. You see that green?
Yeah.
The green compound, the bunker, the furry walls around the
Yeah,
bunker.
bro,
It's
just
like
beautiful, bro.
the scrub oak trees with the moss hanging in the background.
Yes,
It's like,
bro.
look at this place.
That's
Because
what
I
I'm
grew up
saying.
I grew up in Virginia Beach in North Carolina. So like,
Yeah.
I look at that. Like, there's nothing out there that looks like that.
Nah.
I mean, you got it's the mid-Atlantic, mid-pines, pine, sand,
Yeah.
pine straw, green grass. Like, it's beautiful. It's different. But you don't see that plush. That shit looks
bro,
like
right now, I play
moss.
golf right now in North Carolina. Whole course is fucking brown.
Yeah, khaki.
Yeah,
Dormy. Like khaki.
Yeah, burnt orange. Nah, but like, it's like if it's a good day, I mean, you can still pure it. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't be caring how good the course looks as long as I can play golf. But when I see shit like I've seen this week, bro, it's like,
yeah,
maybe it is fuck the muni. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I should be going to
I
these
mean, the
bitches,
thing
but
is, it's like
nah.
golf is like, to me, it's like nightclubs when you like going out clubbing and shit. So let's say you go to Paris Fashion Week. There's certain clubs that are popping.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get into them.
Right.
You can't just pull up. Oh, me and my homie are coming in. It's like, no, you're not,
No,
buddy.
not at
so
all.
you have to like almost scheme a little bit on how are you going to get in that club that week.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. You're at Pebble Beach this week. He comes up to me earlier. Hey, Steve, I got invited to play MPCC tomorrow. That's Monterey Peninsula Country Club, 36 of the greatest golf holes ever on the peninsula. Crazy private. Millie to get in probably
Yeah, I had no
as a
idea.
member.
Yeah.
So like it's amazing at what golf has opened up for me in my life and the whole like invest in golf thing and just like, where I was 7 years ago before I started Malbon Golf and where I am today, where like now I'm like a member at the Preserve. Like what the hell is going on?
Crazy,
Come from that. And even for you, from where you were a year or two ago in your golf situation to like, you just played the Preserve. You're going to go play MPCC tomorrow. You're staying in Spanish Bay.
Bro.
You play Pinehurst in the rain with me.
Bro, I feel like I should write this shit down while you're saying it, bro, just so I can believe it, bro.
It's hard to believe.
Bro, it's so hard to believe, like, where golf has taken me. Like, bro, I was telling Jesus this earlier. I was like, bro, I just really love my life, bro. Like I'm playing in a group with a legendary skateboarder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With a legendary producer, with Hurt. In front of me, is you, Schoolboy Q, Jesus. Behind me,
Meta.
Sean Malto.
Meta World
Yeah,
Peace.
Meta was there. You know what I'm
No big
saying?
deal.
Behind me is Sean Malto,
Santino.
Santino. You know what I'm saying? And Ryan and Kurt, bro. It's just like, bro, then we sit down and have
It's
dinner
nuts.
afterwards. I'm like, bro, this is like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
It's nuts, and it can just happen at any fucking second. That's why I tell everybody, like, if you don't know what to do in life and you need some time to figure it out, go get a job at a golf course.
Yeah.
Learn how to hit balls, right?
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
yourself around the money.
Yeah.
Put yourself around, learn how to hold yourself around people, learn how to be mannered, learn how to communicate with different people. I caddy, dude. Watching people caddy, you're watching like really big, powerful businessmen play golf against each other and watching them hold themselves and watching them, learning how to do it and learning how not to do it.
Yeah.
You know, as a man, it's like you can learn so much on how to hold yourself, how to be respectable. Like there's so much ill shit, and it's not like you're trying to, you know, fit into something that's not for you. It's like, no, that shit's just gonna wear off on you.
Yeah.
You know, the energy
You
is
just gonna catch the
exchangeable.
bug, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I tell all the homies, like, bro, like, bro, I ain't trying to go to no Top Golf. Nah, bro, I love what you're doing, though, gang. It's like, yo, bro, just go play one time, bro. I guarantee you, bro, as soon as you pure iron, bro,
It's over.
It's over.
No turning back.
No turning back,
Like a
bro.
free
Ever,
bag,
bro.
a free
You're
bag
gonna
of
be,
dope.
it's like crack fiend shit, bro.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a free bag of dope.
Yeah, bro.
It's like you give them the first bag free, they're
It
coming
gets
back.
obsessive, like
Mhm.
super obsessive, bro. Like I'd be obsessing about this shit. Like if I ain't played in like 1 or 2 days, which is very, very fucking rare, I'd be like, yo, I want to play. It's like I need to play. Like I need to hit some balls. Like that's when I'll get a little Top Golf hour in.
It's fine.
Yeah,
You don't always
bro.
need to play 18
Yeah,
holes. It's
just
like,
go hit
just go hit
some.
balls for 20 minutes. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
20 minutes to get
just
your
making
fix.
sure that
You
I'm
just
here.
need the
Yeah,
fix.
yeah. That's all you need, bro. And I mean, it's just changed my life in every aspect of it, bro. Like I fucking love it here, for sure.
Stay in the golf world, bro. We'll see y'all in a little bit.
My man.
You a fan of golf? Watch this. Easiest game I ever played. And we're back with another one of my good buddies for a long, long time, Mr. Don Nguyen, AKA the Nuge. So shit, we've been friends for a long time. You as a musician, designer, skateboarder, all around amazing guy. What is the video and all that stuff that came out a couple weeks back that was like breaking the internet? What was that, an award or a partner skate? Like what happened there?
You're talking about like the Epically Latered? Like little,
Yeah.
it's like a mini doc they do on like, you know, people. Yeah.
And they did it on you?
They did one on me, yeah.
What is it?
It's called Epically Latered.
Huh.
And it's on Vice or whatever, you know, like
Yeah.
it's like a chef's table for like skating.
Wow.
You know?
I need to watch it.
Yeah.
But I did see a lot of like, you know, the wave that came out of it, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's fucking crazy.
People
'cause-
really appreciate you.
Yeah, like my fucking neighbors in my building are like, I saw you on Vice. I'm like, the fuck? Like, you know, like random old ladies and shit. But no, it was cool.
Years back, I was working on a project with Scion. Scion, it was a car company Toyota did, and we had a little retail space on Fairfax, and Don used to come and DJ at the different metal festivals and shit we would do, right?
Yeah.
And we would DJ. And then we got to a point where we were like, he had a Volume 4.
Yep.
Volume 4 was a brand he had, and he made, we did a collection, or he did a collection that we did an activation for a month on Melrose in LA, where he did party and sell retail stuff, et cetera, et cetera. But I still have one of the art pieces you did, the cigar box guitars.
Oh shit, you got one of
Yeah,
those?
I have one.
Sick.
I have one.
We fucking
still.
made those like by hand. Like we made like 6 of them, I think, 5 or 6 of them, like straight up by hand. Like fucking, it was gnarly.
And so fast forward, he works at Supreme. We have very close friends that Hobbs, people like that you work with, and then the one homie Austin, Austin Goss, Curtis Goss, and they were golfing before you.
They were golfing before.
Hobbs not so
Hobbs
much,
not so much,
but those two were,
Yeah.
and they got you playing.
Yeah, like during COVID, you know, it was like fucking nothing to do, and we are just like, you need to be outside anyway, so we started just fucking around and going to like little par 3 courses in Rosie and shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'd golfed before that, but like not a lot. But this time I got the fucking bug. I remember I called you the day. I was like, it's over. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm fucking stuck. And you're like, fuck yeah. I'll
I'm
send
like,
you
about
some shit.
time.
You're like, about time. Send me your sizes. And I was like, all right, dope. And then it got me more hooked, you know? Because then, you know, it's fucking, all the gear you make is dope. So it's like, you know, it's cool to even like wear the shit. Now I'm like, I don't know, golfing's like, I grew up in a pool hall, so like I love hitting a ball into a hole, you know what I mean? Like, so it was kind of the same thing as just like long distance billiards.
And similar things between billiards and golf.
Yeah.
What
like,
is it?
Like spinning, like English and shit like that, you know? Because you can spin a ball like a golf ball like you can a fucking cue ball, you know?
Wow.
You just gotta know what you're doing. I don't know. I ain't got there yet, you know? I need
Yeah.
30 more years of it.
But you know at least that there is a way to curve the ball.
Yeah, yeah. I see people like shaping their shots. Like Maté could be like, all right, I'm gonna go fucking high, fucking draw over this thing, and it's like, you're like, I'm trying to keep the motherfucker straight. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's it. That's all I got. It's a straight shot. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I got an accidental fade.
And you beat Curtis?
We're like pretty tight, you know. I'll fuck him up a few times, you know, give him the free smoke. But like, but it's fun to golf. I think we just talk shit and
who's the main people playing? Adida, Curtis.
Atiba.
What's your favorite? What's the
our golf
regs?
chat. It's like, you know, Akko's fucking really good. Austin's really good. Like he's really good.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. OG's fucking good. That's why that's my golf buddies. You know, a lot of golf buddies now too. 2 different golf chats. It's fucking crazy.
And when I moved to LA from New York, I started golfing again. I was partying too much, and Erica was pregnant. It was like the world's gonna end, and you know she was so upset with me for coming home late at night or in the morning. And I was like, babe, I won't drink and party again until you have the baby.
Yeah.
You know, we're having the baby together. And then I'm like, holy fuck, how am I gonna stop? Like, how am I gonna stop going?
You
to
said
the
this on the
fucking
podcast before I listened
Rosie?
to it. Yeah.
Like the Roosevelt on Friday nights. Tea times, here we go, bang, bang, bang. And then the only people I knew who golfed was our Friday golf group, which was Sean B, Tim Gavin, Pat Lawler, Chris Duffy.
Yeah. Lawler's fucking sick.
That was basically it, the beginning of it. Koston would play, Atiba would show up, you know, and it was a great way to like, keep you out of trouble. And it's so addictive that it's like, if you're addicted to anything and you want to get off it, just fucking start golfing.
Yeah.
Just get the golf bug. Yeah. It's all you can think about.
You have to get there early so you can't party all night.
Yeah, and you're excited.
Yeah, you're like, I ain't waking up early for anything. But the last few days, I'm like, I'm up 7 o'clock, fucking first one up, like ready to go. You know?
Can't wait, right?
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's like when I used to snowboard a lot and I lived in Colorado, it's like when it would dump and you'd be at the bar the night before, it's like, I don't care how banged up I get. I'm up and first out there to get what I'm looking for. And it's the same with golf. So you're not depressed on like, oh, I can't go to the nightclub. It's like, motherfucker, I'm going to the country club. I got something to do in the morning. Have my mind right.
Yeah. I don't wake up early for shit.
But you will.
Golf, I work for golf.
If it's a good round with the right people.
With the homies, it's like,
And then it's like the night before, it's almost hard to fall asleep because you're thinking about it, right?
And I'm not partying either because I'm like, I want to get up and be fucking, be on point.
I remember when I was working and living in Colorado and I snowboard every day. I wouldn't mind being hungover to go to work, but I didn't want to be hungover on my days off.
Exactly.
Days off, I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, well, I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm going to the bar. I'm like, not me.
No, That's the day you want to be good. It's the opposite.
I can work hungover.
Yeah. That's what Tino said when I started working at Supreme. He was like, dude, you can work hungover, but your days off, you should go like, not be hungover so you can skate or do whatever the fuck. And I was like, that's a good point. I can work hungover.
And what's going on with skating? You're still skating?
Skating, but just for fun, you know what I mean? Like I think it's even more fun now because I'm like, I don't have to fucking throw myself downstairs and kill myself, you know what I mean? I can just actually just go out and have fun, you know what I mean? Like skate and shit.
What about people's skating style compared to their golf style? Talk to me about like Maté. Do you see similarities?
Well, Maté's buttery on both. So he's smooth on skating and he fucking has a buttery swing. So it's like that. Curtis, let me think of somebody that's like
I'm like Koston.
Koston's the same way. He's fucking so smooth on skateboard.
But he's like technical and like overthinks tricks or something, right?
Maté also technical. Yeah. I'm kind of like a stunt man, so I'm just like kind of a hesh dude, but like I kind of feel like that. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Like, let me fucking hit
yeah. Maybe that's why I can't even fucking swing because my fucking body's broken. But like, I'm working on it. We're working on it.
And so Weddington's closing. We just had Ron on here.
April 2nd.
What about, do you have anyone coach you?
I've never taken a lesson.
Only the homies.
Yeah, only the homies.
I heard someone
and Ron a couple of times. Ron? He's like, yo, do this. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know?
And I heard someone was helping you 2 days ago or yesterday when we were at the Observe. They were talking about like stand like you stand on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Is that
Someone said that.
Who
Yeah,
said that? Yeah. Someone told me it on the range. They were like, I helped Nuge. I told him like, why are you standing like that?
It was Jacob, Jesus or God.
Yeah. Stand the way you do on a skateboard.
I was like, shit.
Who would have thought of that?
I was like, well, stand like fucking. I was on a snowboard, you know. He's like, yeah, stand like you would normally, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, that's solid info.
Jesus can hit it pretty good, huh?
He's fucking gnarly. I mean, I also see people like, it's like so like they just doing it easy. Just like, it's like, I'm over here like trying to force it. And it's like, you know what I mean? I need to take it easy and just loosen it up.
Yeah.
You know.
Or do you play any other sports like baseball or?
I play baseball a little bit with some friends, but like not seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
Just thinking of things to relate it to.
I play bar sports.
Yeah.
Darts,
well, that's
pool,
good.
foosball.
Ping pong?
Ping pong.
Ping pong is all golf. It's like the same thing.
I used to play football.
Spinning the ball, like ping pong. Like that's a slice.
Tennis.
That's a draw.
Started doing tennis
and it's all the same shit. It's like the same thing, putting English on a pool ball. It's like, or even like a basketball. Like if I throw a basketball like that, it's gonna hit and jump that way.
Yeah.
If I throw the motherfucker the other way,
it's gonna go the other way.
It's gonna hit and go the other way, or spin it like that. It's gonna have top spin. But I think that has a lot to do with it on that level. And then even like the similarities between like skateboarders definitely have a big advantage when it comes to golfing because of like, you guys are really, really good with balance.
Yeah.
And controlling your feet and your weight in your body. So like Zion was saying, it's the same shit where it's like, if you need to go from your left foot to your right foot back, like it's very easy for you to do that.
Yeah.
Other people are like, what do you mean put my weight to my right? You know, but like it can't, you have to know how to do that if you can skate.
I feel like putting also is like skating because I'll look at the green and it's like, okay, if I just pushed my skateboard, it would just, you know.
You think that way.
Think where it would go, you know what I mean? Like, or where I would pump right here, you know?
Yeah.
So I think of the ball like that too. Maybe kind of helps a little bit.
I'm sure all that shit helps. And then even the level of like, you know, like pencilaring on a skateboard or a snowboard is like the biggest mistake you can make, which is basically tightening up in the air.
Yeah.
Right? And if you tighten your body up doing a gnarly trick, like you're getting ready to get pounded.
I'm as loose as a fucking goose when it comes, because you have to jump down fucking 10 stairs. If you're stiff, you're done.
Yeah. Same with the golf swing.
Yeah. I mean,
in the middle of the golf swing, but it's the same thing. If you fucking tighten your arms up or something, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
And even Ron's thing is like, you know, if you swing like this and then you turn, great. But if you do like this and you go like that and your body turns, keep moving, great. But as soon as you clamp down on your arm, your body stops turning.
The whole shit stops.
And then it's just armed.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of like being limp and loose and calm and trusting and you know, and that's how you get better at golf.
Yeah.
It's the not tensing up is the hardest thing. And it's the same with skating or anything else, because like you're kind of scared, you're going really fucking fast, and your natural instinct is to tighten up.
Tense up.
And if you tighten up, you're gonna really be way worse off.
Yeah, he told me to fucking loosen it. Like Doug's always like that too. Doug Diggler, he's always like, dude, be like a fun noodle, bro. Just like a noodle, just fucking like. I was like, all right, fun noodle it is.
Doug yesterday, he's like, when he got to the place and get his outfits on and all that shit, he's like, who am I playing with, bro? Who am I playing with? Who am I playing with? And I'm like, well, you're not going to play with fucking the people you drove up here with. You know, like you play with them enough. And he went out with some baseball player from the Dodgers.
He had Meta.
Meta
was his partner.
And Meta's mad big, and Doug's driving the cart like man little.
Asian driver.
Huge next to him. And then I forgot the other two people he played with, but Doug is one of my favorite people to beat
hilarious.
ever. He talks so much shit golfing that it's almost chaotic. And then there was a point where I was kind of addicted to the chaos of just betting and talking shit to Doug, because no one can talk shit as much as Doug. And the only way you can get him to stop talking shit is to like make putts, you know, and talk shit and take money from him. And then the group text, then it's like photos of Doug handing me money in the group text, you know. It's like
he's fun to golf with, dude. He gave me like 400 tips in fucking one round one time. Yeah,
he's good.
He was just like, do this, try this, do this, do that, do that, like every time. And it was,
it's like, dude, you're making me worse.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's going on right now. You overdid it.
And what about Open? Tell us about what's happening, how it started, what are you doing?
Open's like a beer company we just started. Me, Tino, Akko, and Atiba Jefferson. We just wanted to start a beer that was like, you know, it was like an inclusive and diversity and art, music, all of our shit that we like, and just like make a fucking sick beer brand, you know, like that doesn't exist. And a good beer at the same time, not like some shitty beer that we're just pushing our friends to be like, yo, fucking you know, it's actually fucking good beer. You know that you can drink 7 and still kickflip. You know, it's like a light beer.
Yeah, I heard a dude yesterday go, I'd take a beer, and they said, what beer? And he said,
the one that says
the one
beer.
that says beer. Yeah, remember? I was standing by at the bar.
He goes, I'll take the one that says beer.
That's the easiest.
Yeah.
Very good marketing.
And he was fucking, and his buddy got the same thing, and they were like, it's fucking beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, who are the artists on it?
On the first ones, it's Katsu, our friend Merrill, and Joe Roberts. 3 different ones. It'll change biannually, so 3 new artists every 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's what, mainly California right now?
It's just California right now, but we're trying to expand, obviously. But like the idea with the can was like it was gonna be white. It's like, you know, a skateboard graphic, how skateboard graphic changes, you know.
Yeah.
So we kind of went the same route as that. Like, you know, each can will be like a different artist, you know.
That's cool. Like collectors.
Yeah.
Collectors items. And if someone is watching and wants to try it, what do they do?
Try beer?
Yeah, we're gonna try yours. Yeah.
Just fucking hit me up. I got you.
But what if they live outside of California? Can you buy it and ship
You
it
can't
across
buy it there.
lines?
You can't ship it yet.
You just need to go to California.
Got to be in California. But for now, and then, you know, hopefully in a fucking couple of months we'll be everywhere. That's the plan.
And it's the Nuge on Instagram.
What, the open?
What's your
Nuge 666.
Nuge 666 on Instagram. Give them a follow. Send everyone, flood them with golf swing tips as fast as humanly possible. It takes a village to raise a child, and
I need all the help I can get.
He needs all the help he can get. See you soon.
Peace.
And we are still in Carmel by the Sea, and we have the one and only, a good friend of mine, 20 plus years, one of New York City's favorite downtown guys, now residing in Queens.
I'm in Queens.
Mr. Ray Maté.
What an intro. I've never heard an intro like that from you ever.
Did you like it?
It's pretty flattering.
I jumped right in on it.
It's very flattering.
So talk to me, Pebble Beach, you came here for Huff's wedding.
Oh man, so my first time here was for Huff when, you know, Huff was getting married to Anne. I think my first experience here was just like hanging out at Del Monte, right? Just playing golf. All the range officers were like, you have to drive into L, and we're acting like jerks, driving crazy, you know, drinking Jaeger, doing really extra stuff. And I don't know, we just had a great time here. It was like Gavin, it was Koston, I think, was here. It was Carol, Rick Howard, just pretty much the whole skate industry was here, which was pretty amazing.
And who played golf?
Oh,
everyone?
It was no. It was me. I was paired with Gav, me, Gav, O'Mealy, Al Boglio, Huff, Chris Keefe, Buscemi, Gino Iannucci, and then I think that's pretty much the crew.
And was that the first time you played?
No, I played when I worked for a bank. I played in a bunch of other little like corporate tournaments, which I hated. But this was the first time I ever played with my buddies. And like Keith was like, you know, this is the future, right? And that was like 20 years ago, and I couldn't really comprehend what he was saying because I was so inebriated, because I had so much fun on the course, and man, I just didn't really understand what he was saying. Fast forward, like, you know, 2015, 2017, he was taking me to La Cañada. He's like, I know you go to the driving range, like, we should really focus on golf. I think you should start going to Golf Tech. And I was like, dude, will you shut up? Leave me alone. You know how he is. He's trying to like preach and teach. Anyway, to make a long story short, all this stuff happened. Kevin Mott, Hypebeasts, you know, we had a meeting, and he's like, I want you to do something for me. I want you to jumpstart HypeGolf. And I was like, I don't even know what that is.
I feel like I better call Golf Tech.
I was like, dude, I need Golf Tech first. But I was playing a bunch, and then I don't know. Through that whole like interim of jump starting that, Keith was like still in my corner telling me about golf. He's like, you know, you gotta remember, like, you know, you gotta highlight all these good courses, and, you know, talking about equipment and talking about your brand, talking about everything, how like, you know, golf's gonna take shape, especially with like all these new collaborations that never came out, all the Nike stuff and the stuff that you and what's this?
The stuff we were doing, the Huff Nike moment, and the Diamond,
Sam was doing,
and the Crooks and all that. Yeah,
all these things were so ahead. I don't know. It's just fascinating how like these things were happening even before this whole people think like whatever, this is like a trend or we're jumping on it, or streetwear is infiltrating golf. Like, dude, it's been happening way before, you know, you're even
way before me and you.
Way before me.
but
Way before me.
much in different things. So Huff invested in Malbon early, friends and family run, and basically we asked them to put in like 25 grand, right? So I asked a bunch of different people to put 25 grand in each, so we get a couple $100 grand and get the company, going. And so Huff, I like call him and I'm like, hey, did you talk? He's like, I got to talk to my financial advisors. I'm like, fuck. And then he says, I got to talk to. So then I called. Did you talk to them? He says, yeah, I talked to them. I said, he's like, I'm in. And I said, what'd they say? He goes, they said it's the worst idea they've ever heard, but I'm in. Let's play some golf. It's 25 grand. He just sold Huff for millions of dollars twice in a row. He's like, what do I care? It's 25 grand. Like, worst case, I'm going to get to play some fun rounds of golf.
Yeah.
Like, he's the best. So yeah, yesterday we had obviously a tournament or a golf celebration day up at the Preserve, and Gav did some talking with us and spent a little time with us. And Gav was talking about getting Koston off the couch and
hanging out, having fun, being competitive, enjoying one another's company. That's what's super cool about golf. Even though we're getting older, the game keeps us close. That's really important about golf.
It's like similar to even Tanya Tarde yesterday, right? I interviewed her, the trick shot chick,
familiar.
our friend Tanya.
Very familiar.
So she was talking about her tricks, et cetera, and I used an old New York skateboarding term, which is you either have to do an old trick in a new spot or a new trick at an old spot when you're skating. In skateboarding, they would always say you either have to do an old trick in a new spot, or a new trick in an old spot.
Okay,
right? It's
that makes sense to me as well, because I always have this thing when I make videos specifically for trick shots. You either have to look cool and good in the video, or the view has to be great and cool and spectacular, or the trick has to be really cool. You have to have one of the three.
Yeah,
and if you have
up.
more than one of the three, that's great. But if you have none of those three, it's
post it.
it's not even worth it. Go home.
Yeah. So it was interesting to hear that comparison with her, and then hearing Gav. And you've been writing for at least 4 or 5 years ago that golf's the new skateboarding.
I've been saying
skateboarders run the world or something, right?
Skateboarding influences everything, and people were hating on all that stuff I was saying, but that's totally fine because at the end of the day, I feel we are us together, all of us together, you, me, Cardis, whoever, we're all moving golf in a better direction, in a quicker direction, in a faster direction, growing a big community, and all that. All that stuff is, I don't know. People hate on what we're doing, but at the end of the day, we're doing this in the best way possible with men and women, POC, golf adjacent stuff. It's just a better version of golf, I think.
Yeah, and even the better version, I think golf is I've been golfing my whole life, So
oh, I remember, I know.
The golf's thing, it's for wellness and golfers. It's a safe space. It's escapism at its finest. It's walking 4 hours with friends in nature and all of those things, and the rules of the game, the integrity of the game. And there's so much of that it's I don't think we can do golf better. I just think it can knock down a lot of barriers where it's you can be who you are and you can be comfortable and you don't have to change who you are just because you're going to a golf course.
No, 100%.
Right? But the game itself is it's the just absolute best. And I think that the people get I was talking to Jacques.
Yeah.
And Jacques was had something that was going on with some blog was saying that the people are pushing streetwear golf so hard that it's we sound praise, and that it's almost we're trying to talk ourselves into thinking it's cool or something. And then he was spun back, and I think he talked to them on the DMs or whatever, and they were basically we're not the underdog anymore because we've grown and we've matured and we have a tour player and an LPGA, and we have stores in Asia and stores here and stores there, and we're doing a good job. So it's almost well, now they're whack. So you're whack because you're a nobody, and then you become somebody, and now you're whack because you're someone. It's like, damn, bro, you can't fucking win. It's like a bunker on the left, bunker on the right, and the green is fucking like this.
Hazards everywhere. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's like, jeez.
it's so funny, but like I interpreted it totally different. Like they were like really talking about, you know, streetwear and kind of talking down upon it, and then in my head I'm like, you know, they're chatting about pants and like the way people look, and it just felt like discrimination. And like I know how that feels growing up in like the 80s being Asian, and it just felt like they were poking at fun at things that look different. But at the end of the day, when people see us, like the way we dress, it's like skaters back in the day. You see somebody wearing Vans, you're like, oh, that dude's a skater. I could vibe with him.
Yeah.
So, like somebody sees Malbon on the flight, I know like, oh, that dude's, he knows what's up.
Or at the coffee shop or whatever.
Or the coffee shop,
Yeah.
it does whatever it is. But it's funny because like even those guys don't understand, like streetwear's been influencing them for a long time. Like golfers wear joggers. You know where joggers came from? Michael Hunn. He still owns a patent for joggers. Michael Hunn, he started Publish. It did really well in the like 2010, 2011. Fast forward, golf, inherited that trend, and they don't know that they've been wearing that, and that's streetwear influence.
Yeah.
And Michael went to move on and start Students Golf, which is funnier because that's another streetwear golf brand. So some of these guys need a little bit more education. I mean, you gotta remember, like.
Yeah, but they have like blinders up, and it's like they only think, you know, it's interesting, obviously, having Jason and having him wear, you know, a pair of straight leg chinos that like broke off Twitter and the comments from the, you know, the people on TV and everything else. And it's just like,
I mean, dude, he's 12 under at the time. You're talking about his pants. Like,
it's exactly.
so
It's like
wild.
the guy's like was 150th in the world 4 or 5 years ago, struggling with many things in his life that he's public about. He's now number 16th in the world.
Yeah.
He's playing well. And it's like all you want to do is talk about his pants. It's just odd.
You know what it is? It's for some things in golf, like they don't like things that are different. Like look at, you know, Charlie Woods. They bark on him on Instagram. The comments are horrible. Even like Rose Chang, look what these
Rose
women,
with those
what
pants.
are they talking about?
Rose
women's
wore
pants?
the Adidas pants, and they're called like Coogee. I don't even know their name. My wife.
Culottes. They're
Right.
culottes.
So Erica did culotte pants with Adidas women's, Malbon women's culotte pants. Rose, who played at Stanford, but you got to understand, like Scarface wore the stuff. His fans are like, "You look great. Love the kit. Love the look." Rose. A lot of the comments are like angry dudes.
Yeah.
Saying like, Malbon shouldn't be allowed to be in the world with this more fabric thing. It's like, dude, it has nothing to do with that. Like, we designed those pants with Adidas 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like they're high-waisted. They look flattering. Kira wore them at the tournament. She loves them. You know, it's like,
Caitlin wore 'em.
it's just like a lot when like traditional golfers are so opinionated where they're like attacking a 20-year-old LPGA player for what pants she's wearing, and it's dudes attacking her. Like, buddy.
Yeah. Some of them
worry about what you're wearing.
Some of them are like, it's kind of horrific to even see that in the comments, but
I think someone said the other day, like Kurt Cobain said, "You laugh at me because I look different. I laugh at you because you look the same."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think so. There's a certain level of like, you know, what everybody's doing. It's like creating a wave or like, you know, an avalanche, and it's just picking up speed. So like the more people who talk about it, the more people who say, you know, the way you're wearing your bucket hat is disrespectful, the more people that are going to say, no, it's a great hat. And if he wants to bend the brim on the front of it a little, like, what the hell does it matter?
Maybe just come tell me my face. See what I say to you.
No, that's not going to happen.
No one's going to bark.
So what's in the plans? What's going on with Hypebeast? Tournaments all over the world, opening shops? What's
I don't know.
What's cooking?
Maybe just more activations and more of this, and just kind of highlighting like all these new brands that are coming up, because at the end of the day, like it's a community of people that want to make an impact through fashion. You know, that's the connector right there. I mean, like for you, like how I said before, like when people are wearing Malbon, you know, they're into golf or they're into whatever. It's like a different connection. We're just really trying to emphasize on that and like doing our standalone website. I don't know, just having fun with it, man. I mean, really focus more on Korea too.
Do you have Hype Beast Korea, Hype Beast Japan,
Yeah, and then
Hype Beast, just Hype Golf.
HypeGolf, and then there's other, there's other verticals that we're working on, which is TBD. Don't want to share too much of that. I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood, but yeah, just pretty much that, and of course, just like showcasing the best of the best.
What are your plans to play the best that Ray can play golf playing? Like, what are you working on? What do you have thoughts and aspirations? You're just doing it to have fun? Do you strive to get better, or do you put in work?
So
what are we doing? What are we doing?
I always strive to get better. I mean, it's tough to juggle, especially with like, being a father, 2 kids, and then you're juggling all these multiple things and other ventures, et cetera, et cetera. But for me, it's a good place to disconnect from everything. And I mean, for me, believe it or not, as calm as I am, I have things in the background that kind of freak me out. So it balances me. Just try to get on the course at least once a week, at least play 9. But for me, it's funny because somehow it really changed my life for the better. Then what's the other thing too? Like in parallel to that, I'm 8 years sober too. I don't really party. I just drink like energy drinks. So
coffee.
Oh, I drink a shit ton of coffee. I mean, you drink a shit ton of coffee too. You're another one. But I don't
coffee
know.
I'm
just enjoying. I'm like you. I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying life. So.
Well, we'll see you at an event near them soon. Everyone, Ray Maté, thank you. Soon we'll have another body on.